What's good, everybody? The Mixx, it's your dog here, since the Chi-Town's finest, Carlton, you dig, and behind the scenes, so effing classy, y'all. This is episode 131, ladies and gentlemen. And again, you know, we gotta bless y'all with this one, man, because the month of October, you know, I'll share later on at the end of the episode, you know, what In The Mixx has planned for you guys moving forward. But until then, we still gonna keep y'all in the mix of things, man. Shout out to the sponsors, Rich King Brand, of course, and it's spooky season, y'all. So, you know, it's Halloween right around the corner. And, you know, somebody behind the scenes birthday is coming up as well. So, you know, it should be a good month, y'all. It should be a good month. What's the plans?
It's a couple plans.
You don't have no plans?
No plans. That's the person that always got some plans. Talking about you don't got
no plans.
I don't. I just want to get this. I want to do a TikTok and that's it.
For your birthday, you want to do a TikTok?
It's a cute TikTok.
We gonna crash your TikTok.
Hell yeah. Talking about something. She want to do a TikTok.
Because it goes with the age that I'm turning, so that's why. That's it. It ain't nothing crazy.
This what? Magic?
What?
Magic?
Nah. This. Oh yeah. This might.
Yeah. Oh, that's me. I don't know those people's numbers.
32.
You know who Magic Johnson is?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what number he played in?
Nope.
Shaquille O'Neal, Miami Heat, Orlando Magic. We gonna find her different. We gonna find her another sport.
Yeah, she don't know.
Who was 32 in football?
Matter of fact, we gotta find
a baseball player or something. Hockey team.
You gotta name her favorite artist or something. Somebody she claimed as a family member. Right. How old was Diddy at 32 when
he wasn't even Diddy yet. He might have been Puffy.
Yeah, he might have been Sean Combs. It might have been. What he do at age 32? Listen, man, you know, it's still homecoming season, y'all. So up next, you got Homecoming Howard U this upcoming weekend. And you also have Dell State, man. And it's unfortunate because there was another shooting that took place at Jackson State University over this past weekend. And a young man who was actually an alpha was shot and killed.
Wow. Was it their homecoming?
Yeah, it was their homecoming. It was their homecoming as well. So that's just unfortunate that, you know, can't even attend homecomings without folks coming up there with their guns looking to just cause issues, man.
It's ridiculous, bro.
It definitely is. Yeah, it's sad, man. It's definitely sad because it'll make folks not want to come to homecoming. And that's a time where people look to, you know, unwind, let their hair down away from the kids, family, and whatnot, and just, you know, relive some of their memorable moments, you know, while attending the university and catching up with old friends. And it just sucks that you continue to hear about these shootings and the loss of, you know, these alums or current students, man. So it's just sad. So prayers going out to Jackson State University and the family and friends of those that lost this young man. Sad situation, man. Sad situation. Another sad situation, the rain this past weekend, which put a damper on goddamn homecoming. Let me tell you something. The weekend prior, man, I don't understand. Y'all got good weather. Y'all had good weather, but homecoming was shut down for y'all, but it was still lit because the events that were taking place and everything. Y'all got to enjoy all of that.
I ain't gonna lie.
We got to suffer in the rain and in the cold.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. For all of that, they could have switched. If they was gonna shut our homecoming down, they could have gave us y'all weather and gave y'all our weather.
That's what I'm saying.
It's been such a given season amongst the HBCUs. I would have gladly traded that for y'all.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like it.
Man.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. I'm not doing it again. I'm not going to stand out in the rain, in the cold. Like it's. I love my HBCU. Shout out to Lincoln, but am I going to ever do that shit again? Hell no. It was freezing. I was soaked. Didn't get any pics, so I damn sure wasn't pulling out my phone in the rain to take pictures either. Couldn't really post up in anywhere because security was kicking folks out. So yeah, man, not again. Not again. I'm just not doing it. But, you know, it was cool seeing some faces that I haven't seen in a while. So that was definitely good. And yeah, man, until next time, y'all, you know, if I don't see you before the year is out, come next year, I'll catch y'all, man. But it was also, you know, good vibes, man. But I'm going to go ahead and turn things over to Chi-Town's finest, Carlton Dig, because this is Shop Talk Week, ladies and gentlemen.
You know how that go. You know how that go. So check it out, right? I keep my ears to them streets. I keep them clippers to them heads.
Mm-hmm.
We hold it down. We gonna get it straight like that. We got a good shop talk for y'all. One of the topic is a very hot topic. I'm gonna save that for the last. We gonna knock these other ones out the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So first of all, a good brother Kid 6 right here. He dropped a post. He dropped a post in the chat. You know, we wanted to get a little bit of feedback from y'all. The good brother Jay-Z, you know, the GOAT, Sean Corey Combs, billionaire, you know, wife is Beyonce. That's Beyonce husband for the people out there that you know
Right.
Y'all don't know who Jay-Z is, but y'all know Beyonce.
Right.
So apparently that was, you know, he was trending on social media because he said that he refused to lend his cousin like $4,800, right? Apparently it's for some kind of business or whatever the case. Now y'all know, once you hear something like that, somebody worth as much as Jay-Z is, talking about they're not gonna lend a family member $4,800, you already know the whole entire world was in like a uproar real quick, right? But of course, this wasn't even like a new topic. Y'all know how they be digging up old stuff. This was on the joint with Kevin Hart. Shout out to Kevin Hart as well. And Jay was on there talking about this. And if you watched the interview, he kind of gave a little bit more in-depth interview. Now, it's a lot of people that gave opinions that didn't watch. We know how that goes.
Always.
But even some people that did, they still kind of agree with the people that didn't watch, and et cetera, et cetera. But before we even get, you know, how did you come across it? How do you feel about that part, bro?
You know, listening to him, and sometimes again, people they just take things and run right with it. I think listening to him is more of like, because of course it was talking about like, you know, sitting down at Thanksgiving and all of that, and just like being amongst family. But it's and I understood Hov, because it's just like, yo, like don't look at me as billionaire Hov. You know, like look at me as family. We trying to sit here, enjoy a good time. I don't want to talk about money. I don't want to talk about work. I have to do all of that every single day. So to come around here and then hear you asking for money, with a business plan, and it's just like, so if I say no, I'm gonna tell you why, because it doesn't work that way. Why doesn't it work that way? Because I've been behind the scenes. I've done this.
I'm a billionaire.
So
I know how money goes.
And of course, you know, everybody want to add their 2 cents in, like, oh, you a billionaire, you could easily do. He can, but we not trying to talk business at Thanksgiving, wherever it is, a family gathering. Like, just let me unwind and be cousin. Like, let me be cousin. Let me not be, oh yeah, this is my billionaire cousin. Like, just let me be cousin for once.
Of course.
So that's how I took it, and of course, you know, I'm just sitting back laughing at everybody because they just, see, I would have did it, and it's just like, yeah, you saying that now.
We know how that goes.
Right.
We live in the era of the think piece social media. This is a think piece social media era where everybody got to have a whole entire think piece, some kind of thoughtful, what they would think is provocative breakdown any and every small thing that's going on. This is why I say I can tell a lot of people didn't watch the Kevin Hart thing.
Right.
So mainly, you know what I'm saying, Jay was just saying, when he explained it, he was like, what you said, like he's with family, he's unwinding. It's crazy because we hear rappers talk about this all the time. Kanye even talk about it. He was just like, you know, like, you talk about your family, they say they're good, they're great, the next thing they ask you for something. It's like, damn, bro, I just came to get some yams and macaroni. Y'all know what happened when you mix the yams with the macaroni. I'm talking about actual food, by the way, because I know,
Man.
Never mind. Anyway.
Thanksgiving next month too. But we already know how the yams and mac go.
I'm gonna play my theme music. But Hov was just saying, listen to that song, y'all know what I'm talking about. But Hov was just saying also, and I learned this. So first of all, I watched the show Shark Tank a lot. I don't know if you watch Shark Tank?
I've watched it before.
You watch Shark Tank? What you mean? Nah. You so effing classy, so crassy, so all of this, and you don't watch Shark Tank. We gonna put you on Shark Tank.
Yup.
As a matter of fact.
You better win.
We gonna put you on Shark Tank.
You better win.
But the reason why I'm bringing that up is that it's like all those people up there are filthy rich, like billionaires. They super filthy rich. But they also, if you watch, the reason why a lot of them will be like, I'm out, why they want to invest in like a certain business. Oftentimes they'll be like, I have no expertise in this field. I don't know anything about this, so therefore I'm out. And you know, a lot of times people just see somebody with money and they just like, you know, I got this idea and invest, and they could be like, I got the money, but I don't know what you're talking. I have no idea what this is. And Jay said that he was just like, you know, he doesn't really invest in things he doesn't know anything about. And then if we look at the investments that he has, like his most notable ones, the stuff that he knows about. Right. Nation, you got the champagne, you got Douce, you got Title, like the stuff that he is direct, like we know he knows about. You know what I'm saying? So he was saying that was part of his reason too. Also, the cousin was like, yeah, like you give me $4,800, I can have like a $2 million return on your investment or whatever. That's what really made him be like, it don't work like that.
Right.
You telling me like that sound like somebody in your freaking Instagram DMs, like, yeah, I'm about to flip your turn your 500, bro. Yeah, turn your 500 to 5,000 or something. You telling me you gonna turn 4,800 to 2 million, bro? What are you lying, bro? Nah. And then also too, cause y'all know I had to dig in the crates a little bit. But I had to go back to at least 10 years. Magna Carta Holy Grail. And he was talking about how, and now mind you, this is unrelated because this is his family member who I'm pretty sure is not on drugs. But he also has said that he's done stuff like that before, but because he just had the money, people asked him for whatever reason, he gave it to him, and then they abused it. Like someone that used the code to go buy drugs, use drugs. Some of them used it to like all kind of stuff. And he just like, damn, like did I do it for them or did I do it for me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I did it to make myself feel better, to make it feel like I was doing something, and they ended up going to get high as hell, or they blew the money on something, and I'm just like, damn. And then you can't be that kind of person with whatever kind of money you have, regardless. You know what I'm saying? But Ho stuck to his ground, and he also has a cousin that he did invest in, and he's doing very well. He has a wing restaurant in somewhere in New York. But Ho invested in that with him, and he's doing very well. But he actually, I mean, who don't know about wings? You know what I'm saying? He know about it. I can guarantee for the people that was on Jay's head, if he would have came to him with some kind of investment, talking a little bit more sense about something that Jay knows about, I'm pretty sure he would have been like, all right.
Probably so, yeah. He would have been intrigued.
Yeah, easily. And then don't do it over the yams and the mat, bro. Don't do it over the yams. We know better than that. But, you know what I'm saying? That's enough about whole beat, though. Because next, so we gotta bring up this topic, too. Because it happened. Carly Russell. She's found guilty.
You think she should have got jail time?
Man, I don't want to see her in jail. I don't really want to see a lot of these black people in jail, most of them, because we know how this shit works with us. But I didn't see, like I didn't see it no other way. Like when I seen what was happening, there's no way I was like, yeah, she's not gonna go to jail.
Right.
Like maybe even if it was just for a little while, I'm like, she's definitely gonna go to jail. She had this whole country in the uproar or whatever. But she got found guilty on 2 charges in a kidnapping hoax. And they recommended a year in jail and nearly $18,000 in restitution. And, I mean...
Hey, there was somebody, I forget who...
What did we say?
I forget the girl's name, man. But she said that she would pay her bail to get her out. But she got to give her an interview.
Candace.
Yeah, Candace Owens.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This lady. I mean,
I ain't gonna front. If Carly was smart,
give her that interview.
Yeah, give her that interview.
She probably,
because we all really want to know what was going through her head.
We do. She might not go to jail. Let me say that though too. The judge recommended that she serves a year in jail, which might be a little bit too harsh. I don't think she's gonna get a full year in that.
Yeah, I don't see her. Even if she did do jail time, I don't see her getting a full year.
Yeah,
because then what's his name? Smollett, Juicy.
He got, I think, cuz in jail. I don't know if he got a year though.
I forget how long he got.
I don't think Phono got a year, but I know he.
But he did serve. He did serve. He's still serving time. I don't think so.
Hold on, let me look up.
I think he only did a couple months.
He only did a couple months, right? Yeah, it wasn't nothing too long. I'll still never forget him referring to himself as this generation's gay Tupac. I don't know where he was going with this when he said that, when he was performing somewhere, but like, bro really gotta chill. Talking about something, this generation's gay Tupac. Bro, what are you on? But yeah, Carly.
Speaking of Tupac, well, never mind. We gonna
we gonna say
he gonna say that.
we gonna say that. You saw the custom Air Force Tupac Shakurs.
I seen them joints.
You seen them?
You know what I'm saying? We gonna get into that. Oh my God.
Talking
But,
about some
but I mean, yeah, they gave her. She got found guilty, which we knew she was gonna get found guilty. Everybody knew what happened. It was just so much bullshit, and it made everybody so angry because why do they gave him a 150-day jail sentence? He was trying to appeal it. I don't know if the appeal worked. They gave him 150 days. So that's not a year. That's like a little bit less than half a year. So I don't think she will get a full year. But hers is in Alabama, right?
I think so.
Alabama. So we don't know.
I don't know about that, but I do tell you one thing though. You know the media is gonna be lined up to get an interview with her and just really and really try to sit down and figure out what the hell happened. If she doesn't already have one, Shorty needs to get a therapist as well. Like something's not right up there. She really needs help. Because I'm still trying to figure out what possessed her to even come up with everything that she came up with.
These people be delusional.
And again, over a dude.
Listen, I've been trying to tell y'all this for years. Watch out for those people that will self-sabotage because of somebody else. Because I guarantee she wasn't thinking about none of the stupid shit she was doing and how it was making herself look. She was probably looking at the guy, like, I'm doing all this and it's going to make him feel this kind of way. Mm-hmm. And it's like, lo and behold, you finna go to jail because you was trying to make this guy feel bad or whatever the hell you was trying to get, whatever kind of reaction you was trying to get from cuz.
Oh boy, living it up. You know, all the women that was going to go slide in his dick. I ain't about to be some ass and cheeks.
He probably, what time is it? He probably in something right now.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. Cuz, guys, finna get to the end. Speaking of Thanksgiving.
Right.
Macaroni. Macaroni Tony.
Oh, man.
But, you know, of course, we're never going to advocate for the strong arm of the law coming down a little too harshly on our black women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We just would hope that she would learn her lesson. Like you said, get some therapy or something. Get some kind of help so that you don't do no stupid shit like this again. I thought about not cursing, but then I had to get the point across.
Yeah, you had to, man. You had to.
But yeah, don't do that. Don't do that again. You know what I'm saying? But now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Because this has been an ongoing thing. Mm-hmm. I would say just for the past couple of weeks, but this is years in the making.
Yeah.
So once again, Jada Pinkett Alsina Shakur Smith has been in the news again.
I think she might have dropped Smith.
That's the crazy part.
I think she might have dropped Smith.
If there's anyone on there she would have dropped, it would have been that one, which is the irony because that's the one she actually has. But, Cuz has been in a press run, you know what I'm saying, talking about, she had a book or something. You know the name of her book? Mm. It don't matter. I think I know the name. It's All Eyez On Me or something, right? Machiavelli? Tupac listener? I don't. That might be the name of some Tupac albums. I don't know, but it could be the name of her book as well. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. I'm not sure. But but so she's been going to this press run, and it's at this point we feel like she lives to embarrass Will Smith. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the OG. You know what I'm saying? I hate to see this happen to him, but in late news we've been seeing her talking about. Of course, she's still talking about Tupac. She's still talking about Will. So now I'm gonna break it down in pieces by y'all, and we're gonna start with this first piece right here. So we've heard enough about her love for Tupac. We've even heard about Will Smith saying he's jealous of the love that she had for Pac. He can never live up to it, etc., etc. And then recently we learned that they never even had any intimate anything between them. she doesn't even feel like they were compatible. They were just really good friends. And when everybody heard that, just imagine, Pac got killed in 96. It's 2023. They was friends long before that because they went to the School of Arts right here in Baltimore together. That's where they met. And nothing ever happened to it. Now, she has sometimes said that they were just friends. You know, we've heard that. But then we've also heard her say she was in an entanglement with one of her son's friends. So we don't know what friendship might mean to her. So we could have thought a whole bunch of stuff, especially because this has been like 30 years plus in the making of her talking about this guy and the love that they had together. And we can even see a little bit of chemistry between them when we've seen them together. So to find out they never even had nothing going on with each other, it's like, first of all, do you believe that?
That I don't believe, but even just the thought of her having an entanglement with her son's friend,
You see what I'm saying?
it's crazy.
You see what I'm saying?
But Pac hit that. Pac had to have hit that. Because the way she just, it's 2023.
The way, and we, like, I mean, y'all knew Pac. And then we know Jada. We know Jada in ways we don't even want to know Jada. Because she just volunteers all this stuff about her. So for her to be like, yeah, we was never intimate, Pac probably up there looking like, I ain't mad at you.
Right.
I ain't mad at you. Pac, listen, man, we know. We know something. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm not even gonna say, listen, if that's what she's saying, that's what she's saying. But the way that this shit has been forever, it don't seem that way. You can say something that can seem another way, especially the fact that it, in a lot of people's eyes, it almost seemed like she showed Pac more love than Will.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy because you could
insane.
It's like when you see it in her face, it's like this glow whenever she talks about Pac. And Pac been dead for how long now?
He died September 13, 1996.
That's 27 years.
27 years.
27 years.
27 years. And
This man still got a chokehold on you? I don't know what's worse. Her love for Pac still to this day, or Monica still being in love with C Murder?
Hey, and that's crazy. At least C Murder's still alive.
That's true.
He locked. Which is damn near like not being here, but cuz still alive. They can still
Like that.
talk. They can, she the type of hood love chick too, where she, she came from jail cars. His commissary probably on tilt, good ramen noodles, good peanut butter and jelly. He probably got all the snacks. He probably got, y'all see how them jail people be living on TikTok? They be in there, they got PS5.
Yep.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I seen them marking up a pair of Jordans I couldn't even get.
Hey, yeah, I don't know what the hell's up with the commissary. They like just be.
They wildin', man. But also, because now I gotta lead y'all to the next piece of information that we learned. Apparently, and this is the kicker. This is the dun dun dun. Will and Jada apparently have been separated since 2016. Now, and we talked about this before. In the midst of this, they've been separated since 2016. The entanglement was probably after that or whatever the case. And remember, they was both boycotting the Oscars and shit together over what was the name of his movie? Concussion, the Concussion movie, and they were still moving and thriving as if they were a married couple. According to her, they've been separated since 2016. So now, that leads to two other points that was like, what the hell? For one, Will Smith got up there and slapped Chris Rock because of his wife.
Now I'm kind of mad he did that.
Yeah, now that changes everything.
Yeah.
We said a whole lot. We had a whole lot. Y'all can go back and watch them episodes.
We was defending. We was riding for Will.
We was right. I'm an advocate for stuff getting sent up, and I understand. Chris Rock is from Brooklyn. Will is from Philly. Jada's from Baltimore. They no strangers to seeing somebody get slapped.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't care too much about that. Whatever. The consequence is what it is. But now looking back on it, y'all was separated, and then just seeing how she always does this, man. I really wish he would have did that. I really wish he would have did that.
Now I really wish Will would have kept laughing. at the joke that he made, at the joke that Chris Rock made, and let it be.
You could let it be. It's not even your wife, bro. And this is the craziest part. When she was talking about it, she was saying she was shocked that he did it. She said she thought it was fake for a second. She thought it was acting or whatever. Then he was like, oh, snap. He really just slapped this man. And then when he came back, y'all remember his, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Mm-hmm.
She said she was surprised that he referred to her as his wife.
From 2016 up until now.
Separated.
Which is crazy because I done seen multiple videos where Will Smith happily brag, my wife this, my wife that.
Keep his wife's name out your fucking mouth.
So you were not surprised by this because anytime he's made a video and y'all were around each other, that's all he ever referred to you as.
And so, check this out, though.
Yeah, she's toxic.
What's the irony of your wife being surprised that you are calling her your wife? I couldn't wrap my head around it. I couldn't wrap my head around it. How is it that your wife is surprised that you are referring to her as your wife? Y'all came there. Y'all know that, first of all, her whole thing is, she's just now revealing that. So that lets us know that there's stuff that happens within a relationship, as even though it may not seem this way, because she reveals all type of shit that we don't even ask of her, that we don't even care to know. But we didn't know this. And then everywhere that y'all have gone and operated within each other, next to each other, it has been as a married couple, like we have always known y'all as.
Right.
So, with that being the case, I don't understand her surprise. Like maybe she just thought he wouldn't say it like my wife's name, but he probably just thought, oh, he went up there and slapped him up, general principle or something. I don't know. But how you surprised that your husband called you his wife, and that's your husband and you his wife?
Yo,
even like y'all separated.
Listening to her in some interviews, if I know Will was struggling over them years to really make her happy, because even she said she just wasn't happy in general. So if he was trying to make her happy and he couldn't do it, it was just like, you can't even make me happy. But it's just like, I often feel like sometimes like, damn, does she even want to get married? Like, I feel like she did not really want to be married. Or maybe she did, but just not with him.
Nah, we're gonna get into that part too. I want to say that little piece right there.
Okay.
I want to say that little piece.
Yeah.
Just for one moment, because I want to go back to, because I want to just to stay on the topic of Chris Rock for a moment. Because she did say Chris Rock asked her out on a date before. I read the article. Shout out to the therapist because she dropped the article in the chat. And I read the article. I don't know if did y'all read the article?
Nah, I ain't even
brief synopsis. Anyway, she talked about how, I guess like a while ago.
I seen a clip.
The clip when she talked about it?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So I seen the clip, but I read the article so I can have a transcript of it. But she said that, a while ago they thought that they were getting a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people thought they was getting a divorce. And apparently she said that Chris Rock had her up, asked to take her out on a date. And she was like, what? Like, what do you mean? Like, take me out on a date, how? And he was like, I thought she was getting a divorce. And she was like, nah, that's not the case. And he's like, oh, like, kind of embarrassed, so my bad, disregard type shit. Which is crazy because that was before the slap. That was before. And then she also kind of alluded that maybe Chris and Will have, had a thing or something between them before. I don't know. I thought they was a little bit cooler. I think Chris Rock's on the episode of Fresh Prince back in the day. Maybe they do have some kind of whatever between them, and then even that Will Smith could have possibly known that. And it could have been like, damn, bro, I thought we was cool, and you thought me and my wife was getting divorced, and then you decided to add her on a date, ask her on a date, even though she declined. Tell her she really wanted to. We ain't gonna get into that, but
some folks really be like that, man. Really be the ones that's closest to you.
That could have been the case, but
But the industry is shady and need to be taken over.
It definitely needs to be taken over. and Jada needs to shut her ass up.
For real.
But again, so before we get back into that part that you talk about, because that's a big part of what I want to talk about, I gotta also point out this other thing I seen on TikTok and Twitter. They calling Jada cat. She said when Pac was locked up in Rikers, she went to see him in Rikers, and he asked for her hand in marriage. Now, somebody went back and just did a little bit of research. Y'all know how Lil Reach got to do a little research on that. Somebody went and did some research. y'all remember when Pac got locked up? The woman said that he played a part in her rape, even though, you know, he maintained his innocence. He said that shit wasn't true. And he ended up serving some time in New York, which it's a lot of rappers that get locked up in New York. I don't know, they got locked up there. Like, niggas don't like New York. But, so when she went back and fact checked it, she went and found out that Pac was in Rikers for like a month before he got transferred to another prison, like probably in the same state. And so when Jada was saying that she went to visit him, it was at a time when she first like started dating Will. And it was like the woman said that she had just bought a crib in Maryland that she didn't even get a chance to actually stay in because Will called her like, yo, are you single? And she said, yeah. And then he was like, well, you my girlfriend now. She was like, okay. And then he was like, I'm flying you. She like literally left the house, never spent the night in the house, and went straight to LA where he was. And this was like at a time when he was in Rikers. So she wasn't even on the East Coast at all. And then he got transferred. So for her to be like, yeah, I went to visit him in Rikers and he asked my hand in marriage. Not only that, but we remember what's Shorty's name that he was apparently married to or engaged to.
Yeah, his ex-girlfriend.
Shahada Jones. Was it Quincy Jones? Something like I don't remember, don't quote me on her whole name. I think it's Shahada.
Oh, it's Keisha.
It's not no damn Keisha.
We're gonna find this out, man, while we keep discussing this.
Yeah, and but you know, Pac was with that woman. You know what I'm saying? That was the woman that he was like engaged to at the time that he got killed. You know what I'm saying? And so for her to be saying that, it was like, dog, nah, that's not even true. And so now niggas was just like, Kidada Jones. Quincy Jones' daughter. But he was dealing with that woman. You know what I'm saying? That was the woman he was like with and all of that. The woman who he ended up, you know, proposing to. He was actually engaged to her at the time he got killed. So now it's just like people looking at Jay like, not only are you annoying, but now you cap. Now you lying for no damn reason. Let this man pop.
It is Keisha Morris. That's the one he actually married.
When did he marry this lady?
In 1995.
What?
So where did...
This is what I'm like, I know I remember the name Keisha. This them in the picture together.
Oh, that's some...
But that's around the time that Jada was saying he proposed to her. That's why it was like, hold on.
Kidada was the one he was with. That was his fiance when he was murdered. That was 96.
Okay.
Keisha Morris, 95. Right.
That's when they got married in jail, I believe.
In jail. Right. So again, to that point though, how the hell he asked you for your hand in marriage when he married to the other one, whatever the hell. But I don't know. We don't understand what's wrong with Jada. But what we do know is that at this point, like you were saying, because now you can dive into it.
Oh,
this woman.
Because she was also capping too. She said she sold crack. She said she sold crack. She had to sell crack when she was younger. I don't believe that. Now I kind of want to see if I walk around these Baltimore streets and see these crackheads. I want to ask them like, yo, around the time when did you start? Did you ever cop from Jada?
I'm telling you, Jada might have been out. I mean, Jada's small too. She probably out here like,
yeah.
I
just don't believe it, man. Like, you know how somebody just get out here and just get to talking?
Like sell crack.
Like, she's just doing a lot of chirping right now, and it's just like, why? Like, what?
It's the fact that she's saying so much, and the fact that she's doing all this extra shit is making it seem like she's lying about people pulling cards, they fact checking, stuff ain't adding up.
Yeah.
Running your mouth, we don't even want to hear this stuff, we don't know it. And now, like we were saying, it does not seem like this woman should be married. It doesn't seem like she really wants to be married. Like in her heart of hearts, her spirit does not want to be married. And so my take on that, before I even dive into it, because I definitely want you to finish your thought that you was on, is that I feel like Will Smith is a great guy. He tries really, really hard to be a great guy. He tries really, really hard to be like a great husband and all of that. And I feel like he is so dead intent on not getting another divorce, because the first time he got a divorce, his wife divorced him. He's so dead intent on not having that happen again that he's just kind of putting up with all of this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And he doesn't have to. And I feel like a part of the reason why a lot of this bullshit keeps happening is because Jada doesn't really, in her spirit, want to be married to him.
I think, to be honest with you, man, like I don't know how Will's doing it, man. I'd rather be single, go through all of this, go through what I need to go through, than to keep allowing it to carry on, because she's just going to continue to get out there, and if they're still trying to like fix things or whatever and work things out, she's about to embarrass you yet again. Like, we already know that you had, that you were envious of the relationship when Pac was alive. So the fact that she's still talking about this, man, not to mention y'all own daughter, who never even met Pac, wrote this man a letter. Like,
wasn't she born? When was she born? She was born after. She was born after Pac even died.
Yeah.
She never even walked this planet.
Bro, so it's just weird, man. Like, it's really
like hair back and forth.
So it's really weird, man. And I feel as though like Jada settled with Will because he was more of the.
She was born in 2000.
Born in 2000.
Her birthday coming up. It's on Halloween.
She's a clown.
You never walked this planet with Tupac. You weren't even born in the same millennium or century he was here.
Weird. But I just feel as though like she settled. I think she just settled with Will because Will wasn't that guy that was always in the media for negative publicity. Right? When you saw Pac was in the news for the rape allegations. Pac was in the news for fights in Vegas.
Biggie Smalls.
Yeah, all of that shit. So it was just kind of like, okay, here's this nice guy, this good guy. I guess I could just settle for him because I know at the end of the day that there's going to be success for us and his name won't be in the media for any negative publicity, which you haven't really heard any of that over the years. If you grew up, listening to Will Smith, his music, his movies, his shows, you haven't heard anything bad at all. So I think Will Smith was just that safety net for her, which sucks. And it sucks for Will because it's sad, with him also mentioning that it took him a long time to really like be able to try to satisfy her. Like, he was just offering information that I know deep down in his soul truly affected him tremendously. Like, to not be able to satisfy your wife in the bedroom, to not, be able to satisfy her mentally. Like, it just makes you feel as though, like, you are just not this successful partner to your wife. All you're good for is just, like, being able to, provide, make us beautiful kids, continue to be successful as an actor, and that's it. And it just sucks, man. Like, it really sucks.
Man,
I would hate to be Will right now.
This is one of those moments that we also have to assess. We can see how Jada is, and for one, I also want to. I don't want to tear her down too much, even though I am very annoyed by her. Because
we're gonna keep tearing her down, bro. I ain't trying to hear that. She's not getting off the. She's
mad annoying. She's mad annoying. For her to be putting her whole entire life out here on this front street is just like, goddamn. People should know less things about each other. But the thing about Will that I learned about Will Smith as an actor, as a person, learning more about who he is as a person, as he, kind of lets people in on more. He's a very determined person. He's one of the most driven individuals I think you can probably ever see.
Oh yeah, definitely is. Especially when he gained that weight and then he had his he started posting the people to follow his weight loss journey.
Bro, the man is so determined. You can hear it in the way he speaks about anything. Yeah. He's very determined. And I feel like it's one of those things. I spoke on this on an episode before where what was the couple? I can't remember the name. Y'all gonna remember it. The dude, he was locked up it's on one of these like Love and Hip Hop type shows. He was locked up, and his girl, when he got out, and they asked him if he would hold his girl down when she was locked up. Mendices.
Yeah.
And he was like, nah. And niggas was like, wow, why would you do that for him? You wouldn't do it. And I was just like, it's like the holy matrimony of people finding the perfect goofy. She the type of person that would do that. He's not the type of person that would do that. But also, she's not the type of person that would ever get locked up. And he's the type of person that if he got locked up and he wanted somebody to hold him down while he was locked up, he found the right person.
Oh, yeah.
So it worked. I feel like in this situation, it's like that. Will Smith is such a determined person. He's so determined to make this marriage work that, and Jada Pinkett probably has it. She probably has a beautiful soul. Like the way that he knows her is different than the way that we are annoyed by her.
Right.
And so the certain parts of her that he knows, and you know how somebody can have a beautiful soul and still be annoying. I know a few people like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so he probably sees that, and he probably wants to, like, you know, take care of that in a way that, like, most men would want to do a lady. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is my wife. She's the mother of my beautiful children. And I want to, like, people want that familyhood. They want that, you know what I'm saying? I got my kids, I got my wife. And as a dad, as a husband, as a man, I do this for them, and they hold it down, whatever. And that's something that he really, really covets, and he's so determined to live by that, that it's making him say no matter what happens between him and Jada Pinkett-Smith Alsina Shakur, he is going to try to make it work.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, bro, it's okay that this second marriage will be a failure. All right? It is okay, especially with her. Like, with how she is going out here on this world tour, embarrassing not only herself, but you, because you have to watch this. You're going to see this. This is going to be on media outtakes all week, every week. This is what you got to look, bro. You don't have to do this. You do not have to soak in this misery and still try to fight on to make something with, like, I get it. I haven't been married. I haven't, been engaged. I haven't done any of that. So I don't understand what it fully takes, but I also understand why some folks, try to hold on and try to make things work, right? Y'all kids are grown. I think they'll understand by now. Will, your daughter, again, wrote a letter to Tupac, a man she never met. That says a lot, bro. Like, Ryan.
I know when she wrote that letter, he was like, yeah, you really your mother.
Get out, bro, for real. You do not have to leave this earth miserable still with this woman by your, she not even really by your side, bro. It's more so you by her side, you stick it through thick and thin, and it's just like, she just gonna keep doing her. She just gonna keep talking about Pac and doing all this. It's like, bruh.
You can see the toll that it takes on him. Like, he does a great job at, like, not letting it truly affect him, but I know it has to be taking somewhat of a toll when it's like, as great as you are at, being who you are, the husband, whatever the hell that means right now, the father, the actor, all that. As great as Will Smith is, we can still see that this is a very heavy thing that's taking a toll. We can see it. And it sucks because he doesn't have to go through this. But in his mind, it's like he's so determined when it comes to a challenge, that this is that big of a challenge that he will not give up on it until he overcomes it. And it feels like, I've said something like this before on this show as well, I feel like when it gets to the point where he is spending more time trying to make his marriage work than actually enjoying the marriage, I feel like it's done. Like, it seems like it's been for years. Like, y'all been married for however long, and y'all just been trying to make this work for whatever reasons. Y'all been separated. She been entangled. She was in I think she was in the Hit 'Em Up video. I think she's in the back seat of the car where Pac got shot. She was in.
She was in the front.
She's in the front.
She was in the front.
She was in the front.
She just got. She missed them bullets.
That's because she was ducking. Yeah. She missed the bullets because she was ducking.
Yo.
Hey.
Oh man.
But he's so determined, and we see how he is as a person. And also, I feel like this is kind of a part of a thing that's happening too, where it is so much for her to have a guy that pretty much rolls out the red carpet at her feet and does like whatever that he does for her, that she kind of just exists and just goes along with whatever. Like whatever happens for him, she just kind of just like, well, that's on him. Like, you know, he's gonna overcome it, he's gonna react, he's gonna whatever, and I'm gonna just go about doing whatever I want to do. And she has such a free form of doing that because she's like, he's not gonna go nowhere. That's what it seems like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's so determined to make it work that she's like, and they have whatever kind of understanding because of however he feels about her, even though the shit don't seem like it's working, and whatever the stuff that she does that affects him, I don't think she ever takes that into full account because she keeps doing shit. She keeps saying shit voluntarily for no reason. We don't care. We don't want to know.
The nigga. What was the woman in the relationship?
Bro, it's just so crazy because it's just like, what is your purpose in doing all this stuff? And then the fact that it just doesn't seem like she is actually taking into consideration him as much as he is absolutely taking into he slapped Chris Rock in front of the world, bro.
I think
that he was separated from.
I think that's why she's doing this shit. It's kind of like, I feel like she's trying to do so much to push him away.
Yeah.
But he just won't go nowhere.
Yeah. She got it. Bro,
like he just won't go anywhere.
Bro, you will be all right. You will be better off without this marriage, bro. Like you can still love this woman in certain kind of ways. Because she would be a former wife if that would have happened. She's the mother of two of your weird kids, your two weirdest kids. And I mean, bro, it's all right, bro. You will be all right. Please, bro. Good brother Will. We gotta talk to him from the nigga nation.
Nah, for real.
From the streets. This is the streets talk. And we know you from West Philadelphia, born and raised
on the playground.
That's where you spend most of your days. Like if this was an episode of The Fresh Prince, we would be begging Uncle Phil to throw her ass out.
Nah, for real.
We would be begging, and she's small.
She was actually, wasn't she on the episode of Fresh Prince?
That's where they met, right?
Yeah, she was on one of them.
She was on. Yeah. I knew you would know because Will, your
uncle,
uncle, right?
See, I pointed right to it.
Will, your uncle.
That's what she.
What episode? It was season 5, episode what? 32.
All I know is when they met, he was still technically married.
Yeah. And that's what she said. It was on the episode. He was still technically married. It was probably a few seasons in, but she did say he was technically still married, so they was friends. And then when his wife divorced him, see, Jada, fucking bullshit. Nah, hey, listen, divorce that man, bro. Divorce him. That's the only way. He gonna divorce him. The ex-wife, she served him papers. I'm leaving, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Divorce this man. We don't care about no more entanglements. We don't care about no more bald-headed lies.
He was probably fine with signing off on them papers, though. I don't think he's going to be fine with signing off on them papers, bro.
I mean, maybe not. He's invested a lot into this shit, but at the same time, the other ex-wife was persistent. I'm done with it. I don't want to be married. I'm persistent to leave him. She needs to be just as persistent with leaving as she is to telling these bald-headed lies and wilding out.
Yeah.
Please.
So you also heard she said that Pac had alopecia as well?
That nigga Pac did not have no alopecia. That nigga just was bald.
And he could not find a good barber.
You know, back in the day, niggas was looking a whole lot older at a younger age.
Yeah.
Pac was like 22, 23, 24, looking like he was probably 35.
In his 30s, yeah.
We don't know. I mean, it was something about the 90s that made niggas think that everybody was young was a whole lot.
It was crazy.
I had a theory about that. I was watching Martin. They was like, how old was Martin? Them niggas was like, 27, 28. I was like, bro, you would have thought them niggas was married with full-blown kids in college when they were in college.
For real.
That's crazy.
Ain't no way.
Pac and Biggie, that's really crazy.
They were both in their early 20s, bro, and looked like they was in their late 30s.
Biggie wasn't even 25 when he died. He was 24. He
24,
was 25. Damn. Pac too. Pac was 25.
I think Pac was 25.
He was 25 because his birthday is in June. Not 71. Biggie was in May. Nah,
that's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. And Jada, she was just peaches. And low down, that is absolutely a low down dirty shame.
I wonder if Cole still want that Will and Jada love.
Cole, listen, bro. So you know how
You seen he performed and he went like
the
this.
crowd
Let
said,
the crowd say that shit.
the crowd probably pulled the Beyonce and went on mute. Like, he ain't saying that part. What do you mean?
We do not want that.
I hope the radio edited out. That's a curse word.
That's what you need to go back and edit out for real, for real. You need to go back and remix that. It's always time, bro. We still gonna blast it, no matter what. You can remix it.
Bro, the irony is that song was called No Role Model. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. You put the
Will, don't stop trying to save her, bro. I know y'all got years in. Run. That's all I'm gonna keep. Run.
Goddamn, well, listen,
For
bro.
real, man. This is just getting out of hand.
Listen, bro. We feel you. Will, keep it real. You don't have to go through this no more, my good brother.
At all, man.
Free yourself. Give yourself free.
It's like he's
Give yourself free, my
he's
dog.
masking all of his emotions. And that's probably also why he slapped Chris Rock too, because it's just like, damn, nigga, we ain't even divorced yet. You already going after my wife.
He waited for that. He had a good opportunity.
You already going after her.
You know what I'm saying? And it was a rumor. Cause she was like, nah, like we not getting no divorce. Where you hear that? He just like, there's rumors all over the place, but my bad, shit. Will probably heard that and was like, all right, bet I'm gonna keep that in the back of my
Hell
mind.
yeah, man. So that probably another reason why. That's why you like keep my wife's name out your mouth. But man, it's just, I don't know, man.
And they did have it back. That was one situation. It was the other situation. Chris Rock was critical about them when they was boycotting the Oscars that year.
Mm-hmm.
And then now they was back when he was getting his joint. He said that was 3 strikes. He was probably like, look, bro. And the funniest part to me still is the fact that when he went up there and slapped him, somebody going, add in the music from Everybody Hates Chris. Thing after he did it, so I said, Everybody Hates Chris.
Yo, listen, man.
That's Pam singing that too. Did y'all know that? Pam from Martin.
For real?
That's her singing that. Everybody Hates Chris.
Damn, you learn something new every day. I never knew that.
It's actually a whole song. She spoke about it. They did a whole song because they was like, we need a theme song for the joint, whatever. And so she was like, all right, bet I got it. Her and some other people, she had some other singers with her. They did a whole song. And then when they did the song, niggas was like, yeah, this song is way too long. And it actually makes the show seem like it's something else than what it is. And then they ended up just taking that one part of the song and then adding it at the end of the theme music. And she was like, okay.
Oh, shit. Hey, probably still getting paid off of it.
Listen, man, you don't want that Jada and that Will love. You want
Nice.
that Martin and that Gina love before that Jada and that Will. You're gonna want Martin and Gina. And they bad boys. He don't even know the song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's bad boys for life.
Man.
Listen, Martin, bro, hit up Will. Tell him to go watch. I know y'all shows was airing back in the 90s at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Go back and watch. As a matter of fact, hell, Will, you could go and watch your damn show. Go back and watch The Fresh Prince and see what happened with Lisa. They supposed to get married. She was like, nah, she not ready. And then they didn't get married. You need to go back and look at that version of yourself.
Yeah.
And then if you happen to get in touch with Nia Long, tell him.
Yo, Nia Long? Hey, shortcut Nia Long was a problem. I mean, Nia Long in general was a problem, but shortcut Nia Long? Hey, that woman was a problem, man. But yeah, I need my guy to be free, man.
Give him free.
I need my guy to be free because I hate this for Will, man. I hate it for him. From the time when they did the goddamn red table and he was sitting there talking about
You seen the stress on his face, bro.
You saw it. I know that's just how he feels every single day, waking up and just hearing, what the hell this broad done said now? Now Pac had alopecia. That's why he was going bald.
No, Pac out. Now she go bald. They want everybody to be bald because of the reason that they bald. Pac out.
Man, G.I. Jane, shut your ass up. All right, we sticking with that nickname for you now. Long neck bastard.
Listen, man. I'm gonna keep my ears to them streets. I hope Jada stop talking because I'm tired of hearing that in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep my clippers to them ears too, bro.
Nah, seriously, man.
So we're gonna give it up.
Because this is becoming annoying, man. But listen, Mixxeners, man. Before we close out, y'all. So listen, guys. It's been great. You know, this is episode 131. But we've had plenty of episodes going on throughout the years together as a group. We're actually going to take the remainder of 2023 off, guys. We're going to take some time. We're going to sit back, revamp, try to focus. Listen, man, we're still going to be active on social media. So if there's things that you guys want us to discuss, if y'all have any ideas for us, please, we taking all feedback necessary. And we coming back in 2024, and it's going to be big. So do not worry. The interviews will be coming as well. We'll be getting back to that as well. So yeah, man, we appreciate the support.
Always hold it down.
Y'all can always still go back and listen to all the old episodes. They're up on Apple. And if you want to watch, if you're more of a visual, you can go on to YouTube as well. Till next time, man, listen, we love you guys. Enjoy spooky season, homecoming season, Thanksgiving. Y'all got a lot to be thankful for. All the holidays, man, that's coming up. Enjoy, man.
Keep locking in with them sponsors. And don't forget, we didn't, I don't even think we mentioned this. We probably didn't, because it says October. Y'all know every year, October, we do our fitness challenge.
Oh, yeah, we did.
And it has been going strong, too. I still been doing mine every day. Kid 6 been going strong every day. So effing fit been going strong every day.
Holding it down.
You know what I'm saying? So we still in the mix. We still going to be, matter of fact, by the time we come back from the show, we probably look a little different. We might be a little husky.
This might be a little swole out here for real, man. I don't know. I ain't gonna know. If y'all ever want to come link up with us, come link at the gym. Hit me up. Hit up So Effing Classy. Hit up Chi-Town's Finest Carlton and Dig. Hit us up, man. We're gonna be in the mix a lot with, working out together. But look, man, until next time, y'all, and next year, it's your big dog K6, Chi-Town's Finest Carlton and Dig. Behind the scenes, So Effing Classy, aka So Effing Crafty, aka So Effing Glassy. And So Effing Fit. And then, of course, we're just going to send love from your girl, the therapist, a.k.a. Miss Leah herself.
And Miss C. Green.
And Miss C. Green, who always behind the scenes. We out of here.
In the mix, Carlton.